What is going on, everybody? A&V Coinbusher here, back with a brand new high stakes quarter Coinbusher video for you all today. And in today's episode, we're going to be buying in for $5,000, and they provided us 100 quarters to get started today. So a fairly expensive game today. They got it loaded up super nice though. They got probably the world's largest quarter wall in there. It's technically got 3 towers attached to it. And they got a whole bunch of $100 bills on the pressure shelf back here. You might be able to see those in the reflection back there. And let's see, they got 2 ginormous $sign money mystery bags in there on the white shelves on top of these big old stacks of cash. Essentially, the casino staff said there's a white poker chip in there, or it could be a blue one. It's one or the other. And if we win one of those 2 chips, we'll get to turn it in. And we get to claim one of those 2 mystery bags that are on the shelves. So we get to choose either the left or the right one, and we get to keep whatever's inside the mystery bag. And we actually get to open up the opposite mystery bag just to see what we missed out on. So that's nice. But anyway, check this out. We got a considerable amount of quarters right there. I'd say it's probably about maybe 50 quarters at the most. So we got about half of our quarters back from the original buy-in, or from the initial 100 quarters we started with. Yeah, this one's pushing a little bit better today, honestly. And clearly this isn't like the tallest wall of quarters we've ever seen, but it's definitely pretty massive. Alright, well that's the last of our quarters right there. Let's see what we can get right here. Come on, big money. There's so many quarters on the edge in the center there. We really don't have that many left. We didn't do good at all that round. Yeah, that's probably about $3 at the most, $3 or $4. Let's line them up across the whole field, see what happens. That's going to do something. Come on. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Look at those quarters right here on the edge. It's like probably at least $1 ready to go for 4 or 5 quarters anyway. Alright, well we just lost $5,000 right there. That is super duper unfortunate. So if we do another buy-in, that'll make 10 grand in this game. I'm not entirely sure if it'd be worth it, but check it out. We got a whole bunch of quarters now. We're back in the game. So let's place them in there across the whole field, all or nothing. See what we can win. Come on, big push. Alright, slowly but surely getting it to go. Yeah, once the quarter wall crashes down, we'll get quarters back consistently. Alright, so there's both the quarters. You've got to be kidding me. We didn't win nothing back at all right there. My goodness, that is super unfortunate. So, anyway, it is looking like we're going to have to do another buy-in. So, we'll have to spend another $5,000 for 100 more quarters. So, that'll make 10 grand buy-in in total. So, we'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty, I am back. So, I did that other buy-in. Paid another 5 grand for 100 more quarters. So wish me the best of luck. Hopefully we can actually get something to happen on this round right here. Hopefully we can demolish this great big old quarter wall in the process. Seems to be doing alright so far. Not the best, but we'll take it. As long as we're consistently winning quarters back, that's, I guess, the best case scenario. It's the best thing about it. We can continue putting those quarters in there, and we'll attempt to knock down the whole entire wall. Alright, let's see what that does. Alright, so, yeah, we got a reasonable amount of quarters down here on this round. Oh my gosh, check this out. That's, I'd say probably about, I'd say at least 60, 70 quarters right here potentially. Not no 100 quarters, but I'll take it. Oh my goodness, it's going to go, you all. Look at that. It's literally going. I just seen it about fall backwards. Wow, this is crazy. You know what? All or nothing right here. All or nothing. That's all the quarters I had. Big push. Come on. Nice. There we go. We're getting it to go, actually. That is amazing. Nice. Look at that. We practically demolished that quarter wall. Except for the tower on the left side. And just so you know, all these quarters we're losing to the white shelves. Later on, if we win like a special chip or earbud that provides us a cash-only bonus game, then they'll put those quarters back in here for us. And just so you know, on these less expensive games, there's no way we can access all the stuff they got on the white shelves, like all the chips and the stacks of cash. That's too bad, because there's over 200 grand in cash in there, all those $100 bills. And check it out, they got 2 blue items right here. I think that's a dark blue earbud, so that'll get us a cash-only bonus game. Wow, that is incredible. And maybe a blue mystery bag as well. If I had to guess, that white poker chip would be hidden inside that blue mystery bag. That poker chip that gets us one of the 2 mystery bags up here. Yeah, I'm very, very impressed by how much we're winning now. We got 10 grand in this though. So we're really going to have to buckle down today and attempt to win 10 grand back. Yeah, we pulled a significant profit out of there last night actually. This video is being filmed on June the 8th. Oh my goodness! Wow! Look at that, that was marvelous. Well, I was completely unaware how many $100 bills we're winning, but there's quite a few of them down here. $300 right there. Well, I just dropped them. You know what? I'll put them back in the floor. I have to separate them anyway and count them all up. I have to sort through all those quarters. Alright, well, I'm hoping the mystery bag in the center falls down along with the earbud. That's crucial we win that. So I hope everybody's doing really, really well and having a fantastic day today. Hope the weather is extremely nice where you all are at. Well, where I'm at, they're giving thunderstorms off and on, or a little bit of rain, maybe 30% chance of rain at some hours, and then it'll be sunny and then it'll go back. That's what they're saying today. It's about 3 p.m. as I'm filming this video. I want to try to enjoy some of the evening and stuff. Wow. We're making some good money today. Honestly, I believe there was $100 bills hidden inside the towers on that big old wall. Because there's a bunch of them over here on the left, and who knows how many are hidden underneath all those quarters that we can't even see right now. Looks like there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we'll push for a little while longer. Yeah, we'll attempt to clear out all these excess quarters that are super stacked up. And we'll also try to get this blue mystery bag and the blue earbud. Wow, it's pushing really well. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you're enjoying it so far. Now let's set a goal to get to 15,000 likes on today's video. If we can get to 15,000 likes, we might even try a $50,000 buy-in on tomorrow's stream. Yeah, there's liable to be poker chips in there or anything, really. For $50,000, there has to be poker chips. There's no way there's not. Well, we're slowly but surely getting all these $100 bills and making bank today here at the casino. Nice, look at that. That was a fantastic push right there. doing remarkably well. And we got the blue mystery bag, that blue earbud. It's literally nice we got it. That is amazing. Sweet. It's just waterfall after waterfall of quarters. That's for sure. Yeah, there's still a reasonable amount of quarters in there left to push out of the machine, so probably another 3 to 5 minutes. We'll go ahead and open up that blue mystery bag, see what they got in there for us. And after that, we'll turn in the dark blue earbud. Claim our cash only bonus game. Essentially, they'll put like, at least, I'd say the minimum is $1,500 in cash worth of $100 bills. They could also put $20 bills. All different types of cash like that. We'll just have to wait and see. Can't believe we're winning this much money though. This many quarters anyway. Yeah, I believe I can still see a $100 bill on that right corner over there. It's like one of those little rolls of cash. It's underneath all those quarters on that right corner there. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll finish out these last few quarters. There's only like that many left in the basket. And then after that, we'll open up the blue mystery bag, and then we'll turn in that dark blue earbud. And just a friendly reminder, the dark blue earbud, it'll get us a reset on all these quarters we lost to the shelves. They will place those into the playfield for us. At least we get a chance for redemption on those quarters that we lost from that castle, or that big old wall of quarters. So I'm very, very impressed by how well this game is going today. I'm really hoping we can accomplish winning $10,000 back. That would be pretty sweet. I at least want to, break even today. So let's go ahead and open up that mystery bag if I can find it. Alright, here it is. It was kind of buried underneath the quarters. It was invisible for a minute there. But anyway, we got the dark blue earbud. We'll turn that in here shortly. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out this mystery bag and see what's in there today. Hopefully something really, really nice and valuable. Oh my goodness, wow, check this out. So we got 2 silver dice. We'll get to roll these at the very end of the game. And whatever they land on, my quarters will multiply by those numbers. For example, say we win 5,000 quarters, and these total up to 10 times 5,000, that would be equivalent to 50,000 quarters. And that would be a substantial amount of money right there. So yeah, I usually try to win all the excess quarters back at the end of the game. We'll try to completely clear out all the quarters in the playfield. But check it out, we got that white casino chip. Let's go ahead and... I haven't really even thought about what mystery bag I'm going to choose today. Well, without overthinking it, I'm thinking we should choose the one on the right side. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll see what's in there. Hopefully we pick the best one today. Alrighty, we are back. So I turned in that dark blue earbud, and as you can see here, they completely went all out today. loaded up so much cash in the machine. Look at that big old roll of cash on that right corner there. It looks like there's a mixture of $20 bills, maybe some $50 bills as well. The colors kind of look like, I don't know, maybe 20s, 50s and whatnot. There's a $100 bill on the outside though, clearly. But anyway, I know this may look like a substantial amount of money, but it's probably no more than $5,000. But that's still more than they would normally put in there worth of $100 bills if all this would have just been $100 bills. Like I said, it's usually around $1,500 all the way up to $3,000 worth of $100 bills in the cash-only games. Yeah, but I'm glad they mixed it up today. It was getting kind of repetitive seeing the same type of stuff in there all the time. I mean, that's one thing they do that they really need to work on, because I know a lot of you all probably get bored of seeing the same stuff all the time, and I kind of get bored of it as well after so long. So this is kind of different today. I mean, it's a lot different types of cash in there, a different variety of cash, like 20s, 50s, 100s. Let's see, they got some $5 bills right there. Check that out. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this mystery bag right here. This was the one that was on the right side. We turned in that white poker chip. They let me claim this mystery bag. And I believe we got some gold, you all. I can definitely hear some gold. Oh my goodness. There's no way. It was 100% gold items in this mystery bag right here. So anyway, check this out. We got a 7 of hearts, this playing card right here. Believe it or not, we actually won this yesterday. It was worth $700. So more than likely we'll get $700 for that. We'll ask the casino staff if that's what it's worth. And we got a 1 ounce gold bar. So that right there is worth about $3,400 to $3,500 at the moment. We'll just say $3,400 just for the sake of the video. But anyway, so yeah, the gold bars, they're worth a substantial amount of money. And all the gold that I win right now, it's currently being saved in the safe deposit box. Currently just waiting on the spot price of gold to rise up in value a little bit before selling any of it or whatnot. I feel like the spot price of gold is going to go up even more within the near future, like probably within the next 6 months to a year or whatever. So anyway, I'll just save all the gold I win. But anyhow, this Bitcoin right here, this is worth 1 entry into the free $1 million buy-in giveaway. So essentially, we'll get 20 free quarters if we get chosen to win that giveaway. They do a drawing at the first of each month, typically, like around the 1st. They announce the winners on the 1st of each month, so that's coming up the 1st of July. That's still several weeks away, at least 3 weeks, so from the time I'm filming this video anyway. But anyway, and yeah, we'll get 20 free quarters on a game that costs $1 million, and typically those games have poker chip towers in there. It doesn't really, you know, resemble these types of games where they have only cash and quarters. More expensive games typically have poker chip towers and gold towers and whatnot. So hopefully we can get extremely lucky and win that here soon. That would be super nice if we could win that free $1 million buy-in giveaway. It's been at least 3 weeks since I played an expensive game like that. So anyway, let's get right to this cash-only bonus game right here. We're going to use the best strategy that I know of right now, and that's to completely stack up the quarters in there. We found out at the very beginning of these cash-only bonus games, piling up the quarters extremely high in there, definitely, it tremendously increases your chances of clearing out all the cash. Because think about it, like at the beginning of these games here, whenever we knock down the quarter towers and they got all those $100 bills in the playfield, when the quarter towers fall and, you know, they're all, you know, like bunched up, all the quarters are bunched up, and it's the whole machine's just piled up. Looks like a whole entire mountain of quarters in there. That helps the cash move forward much easier. And they got a little like metal lip on the edge of the machine here. It tilts upwards, and that can sometimes make everything fall backwards. However, if we got a substantial amount of quarters stacked behind the cash, there's no way it can fall backwards. You see what I'm saying? And clearly, you know, we got 2 silver dice today, so we will stay after we get all the cash won out of there, and we'll attempt to win all of the, let's see, all the quarters that are piled up. Oh my gosh, we got that roll of cash. That is incredible. Wow. So many $20 bills, $100 bills, 50s, all sorts of cash in there. So anyway, here's that roll of cash. I don't know if we're allowed to open this up. Let's see, I'm just curious, are these $50 bills right here? No, I think most of these are $20 bills. Yeah, most of those are $20 bills. So I mean, it looks kind of deceiving sometimes. Sometimes it looks like it has more in it than it actually is. They do that by putting that $100 bill in the front of it. They want you to think the whole thing's $100 bills. So anyway, let's not let up just yet. Let's continue placing and stacking up a tremendous amount of quarters in there, just to ensure that we'll have a big enough base build up behind all these $20 bills and whatnot, to make sure we can get them all into the payout chute. Last thing we want them to do is start sliding backwards. But the quarters are definitely crucial today. And we may actually have to depend on the quarters to win our buy-in money back, to be honest. And on that first round right there, all those $100 bills we'd won, I believe it was a little over $3 grand in $100 bills from that first round there. So it's not a bad haul right there. That was pretty good. Pretty decent anyway. Long ways from 10 grand, but that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to win 10 grand back. Going all in for the jackpot win today. Yeah, but it has been a few days since we've gotten it to go with the first initial buy-in. Yeah, these quarter games have been getting a little bit more difficult. But anyway, I know a lot of people probably miss the poker chip games and stuff, and I mean, I've in a way miss playing them every day too. But you got to keep in mind, I was playing those like every day for the past 2 or 3 years, and there hadn't been any quarter towers present in here. Rarely ever any quarter towers present, you know, since like January 2024. And that's been like over a year ago. And you know, just 3-4 weeks ago they started putting the quarter towers in here. I just told them, you know what, I want to go back to the smaller buy-ins and cash and quarter only games. They was like, okay, that sounds good. What machine would you like to play? I said, this one right here, the one with the white shelf. And so they was like, well, we'll have to set it up to be more difficult if you want to do that. I'm like, that's fine. So they ended up putting that metal like elevation back on the edge of the machine here to make things more difficult. So anyway, yeah, the other machine, they actually modified it probably close to a month ago. They made it where the loot chute is a lot wider, therefore no poker chips are going to get stuck against the glass anymore. So that's mainly why I chose this machine. Because if I chose to do cash and quarter games on the other one, then, you know, the poker chips wouldn't be falling down as good in this one compared to the other one, since the other one was modified. Now, I do got some really good news. All this cash you're seeing that is stuck on the edge right here, if we call them back here, they may potentially rearrange it by putting it somewhere else in the playfield, or they could even count a little bit of it as a win, potentially. I don't know, we'll see. They typically count some of it as a win and then they'll rearrange some of it. So oh my goodness, you know something I forgot? I don't even know how I forgot about this. I forgot to open up the opposing mystery bag that was on the left side. Yeah, the casino staff are probably wondering why I haven't went over there to turn in that opposing mystery bag. After we see what's in there, we gotta turn it in. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble for that, but I mean, I've got my camera rolling and they've got their cameras on too. There's tons of security cameras in here. I'm sure they've seen that I haven't opened it up yet. So, actually what we'll do here in just a second, we'll take a little break after we get some more quarters and cash out of there. We might as well go ahead and stop right here. We'll also call them back here, have them reset this cash that's on the edge. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up the opposing mystery bag right here. So just to see what we missed out on. So again, I'll say this one more time. This right here was the mystery bag that was on that left tower over here. We chose the one on the right, so we get to keep whatever was in that right one, which was a gold bar, a Bitcoin, and that $700 playing card. I gotta confirm that, I'll ask them, but whatever's in this mystery bag, the one that was on the left, we don't get to keep whatever's in here, so just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what's in here. I'm really hoping we chose the best mystery bag out of the two. Well, feels like there's cash in here, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I definitely think we picked the best mystery bag today. Yeah, we most certainly picked the best one. So yeah, there was only $500 in cash right here and 2 Bitcoins. So yeah, we definitely chose the best one. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the mystery bag right here. And we'll go ahead and turn this back into the casino. And while we're at it, we'll also call them back here to see if they can fix all this cash right here. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty, we are back. So I turned in that mystery bag to the casino staff. They all said congratulations for picking the best mystery bag out of the two today. So I think the vast majority of the time we end up choosing the best mystery bag. I guess luck is just on our side most of the time with these quarter and cash only bonus games. So anyway, they also reset a little bit of that cash that was on the edge. They counted some of that cash as a win that was stuck on the edge on the left and the right side. So anyway, let's just try to push all this cash out of here that's right here in the center. And after that, we will, let's see. I guess we'll just continue pushing for at least another 5-10 minutes. And we'll attempt to clear out the majority of these quarters that are super duper stacked up in there. Yeah, we're undoubtedly going to get all this cash out of here. Without a shadow of doubt, we're definitely going to win it all. Yeah, if we have to pile up the quarters again, I will, because but something I haven't mentioned today, but I'm sure most of y'all have noticed it, or if perhaps you've never seen Coin Pusher videos before, you may be questioning, like, for example, what do those things do, or what happens to the money that goes there. Basically, there's 2 little opening gaps on this left and right side here. Any money or quarters, cash, gold, dice, anything you see fall down in there, it all goes straight to the house. I don't get to win nor keep any of that money. We only get to win and keep whatever falls off the front ledge right here. So essentially all these quarters, all the cash. But we do lose a considerable amount of quarters to them banker slots on the left and the right. There's really no way to prevent it. I mean, quarters are inevitably going to be falling down in there. And you know, if those banker slots were closed off and they put like something in front of it, as you can see, there's like two little holes right there. They can, you know, place something over top of it there, like maybe a tiny piece of metal or something, you know, something to block those side slots. If they did that, then these machines would be too easy to win at, and there would be no way that we would lose money anytime, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's so difficult to knock down the towers on the corners, and perhaps even win the cash that's on the corners. It's simply because, you know, if there's any weight at all on the quarters take the path of least resistance, the easiest path to travel, and that would just be straight down the banker slots rather than pushing the corners forward. I mean, you'll eventually get a solid push on the corner, but it might take, you know, a considerable amount of time to actually achieve a nice push on the corner. A push good enough to knock down the prize that you're going for, which right now in our case it's the roll of $20 bills and that 100 on the right. And we got that single $20 bill right there to go. I'm not going to stack up the quarters too high. I feel like, you know, we're going to benefit more from quarters today anyway, compared to the cash, because we got two silver dice. But I mean, think about it. If you count up all those $20 bills, how many individual bills are in there? There was at least over 100 bills in there, individual stacks or rolls of money or bills. There was over 100, I know for a fact. At least 80 or more. Like, we got all those to go with only 2 remaining. That means we won 99.9% of it out of there, really. Well, we may actually end up pushing that last little bit of cash over the edge. It just depends if we can get those quarters over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the goal is to win more quarters back than we put in there. Yeah, we might be able to snag that $100 bill on the right side though. It looks pretty promising at this moment. Oh my gosh, if that $20 stack lines up right behind it, there's no way it'll slide backwards. Therefore, we should be able to get it to go quite easily. We are going to have to call it quits pretty soon. I got a bunch of other stuff to do today outside of this, and I don't want to be late for any of it. But either way, I mean, the quarters are the most crucial thing, because we got those silver dice today, 2 silver dice. Oh, and just to confirm this, they did say that 7 of hearts playing card that gold playing card we won earlier. They said it was worth $700. We went ahead and cashed that in as well. So, anyway, that was practically all of our quarters right there. I mean, I hate to give up on that $100 bill, but like I said, I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and I don't want to be late for any of it. And this is a long enough video the way it is. It's going to be over 40 minutes, I'd say, or close to it anyway. So, anyway, it's been a really, really nice game today. Be sure you drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed this game right here. So, let's go ahead and call the casino staff back here. They will place both of these silver dice on the pusher back there. Using our quarters, we'll roll them down to this lower shelf. Whatever numbers are facing upwards, that'll be our multipliers for quarters. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned, y'all. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has their turn. Let's get right back to pushing. So we called the staff back here. They placed both of them silver dice on the pusher. So let's roll them down to that lower shelf. Hopefully they land on some incredible numbers today. We went on 2 to 6, so nice. There we go. It landed on a 5. That first silver dice did. Let's use that skill stop trick. Nice, we did, and the other one landed on a 6. So that is 11 times our quarters today. I mean, you really couldn't get much better than that. I mean, of course, 12 would have been better if that dice right there would have landed on a 6 as well, but 11 is still exceptional. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and count everything up, multiply our quarters by that, and I'll let y'all know the results today from this $10,000 buy-in. We'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. Alrighty, we are back. So we ended up winning much more than I was anticipating today. We ended up winning a total of $10,775. So that right there was all the cash and the $700 playing card all totaled up and added together. So yeah, that was all those $20 bills, $5, $10 bills, and let's see, and all the $100 bills from the initial setup, all totaled up and added together, $10,775. So that means we profited $775 today. So not the biggest profit, but man, I tell you, it doesn't even end there. We did really, really well today on top of all that. So we ended up winning a 1-ounce gold bar. That's about $3,400, I suppose. Maybe more, maybe less. All the gold is saved in the safe deposit box. Currently waiting on the spot price of gold to go up, like I said earlier. So we save all that gold that I win. And I know a quarter just fell down right there, but just so you know, any quarters that fall over the edge after we roll the dice on the dice rolling game, those, we can't win those, we can't claim those go to the owner. So pretty much after we roll the dice, anything in the machine, we no longer have access to it, even if we do push it out of there. So anyway, moving on, we also won 1 Bitcoin, so that's 1 entry into that free $1 million buy-in giveaway. Hopefully we can get super lucky and win that. At the 1st of July, that would be pretty sweet. So, but anyway, here's the exciting part. We ended up winning 4,443 quarters. Yeah, 4,443 quarters. Those silver dice totaled up to 11, and that put us up to 48,873 quarters. Let's divide that by 4 to get the dollar amount. Means we got $12,218.25 in quarters. So we literally made way over our buy-in just with the quarters alone. It was over 2,000 profit just from the quarters. And you know, clearly they're not going to give us 50,000 quarters for that. Matter of fact, we're not allowed to bring any quarters into the establishment, and we're also not allowed to leave with any quarters as well. So all quarters have to be turned in for cash money at the end of each game. And we could either, you know, take the cash with us, or we can have them put that cash money in our account to use on another game or something. I usually take maybe $1,000 in cash each time, just to have some cash on me. But I don't usually have any more than 1,000 on me at a time, because, you know, it could be very dangerous if people know how much you got like that. So, anyway, really spectacular win today off of a $10,000 investment. You always get worried when we lose on these cheaper games like that. Like, for example, when we lose 5 grand and then we almost lose 10 grand, because like it just seems like, you know, it's not possible to win that much back, considering, you know, we can only see some cash in there. But like I said, I didn't see the silver dice, had no clue those were in there today. But anyway, really nice game today. If y'all enjoyed today's video, be sure you drop a like on it, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post bell notifications, that way you're notified for future videos. And if you want to check out yesterday's video, that will appear at the bottom right. If you want to subscribe, that will appear at the top right. If you want to check out this amazing video at the bottom left, you're more than welcome to do that. And lastly, if you want to check out an entire playlist of my videos, trust me, all my best coin pressure videos are on this playlist here, so you really should check those out. And you can just scroll through the playlist and just pick out what videos you want to watch. You can watch all of them if you want to. There's close to 1,000 on there, I'd say. So, anyway, with all that being said and stated, I will see you all on tomorrow's video. Until then, you all take care, stay safe, drive safe, and have an outstanding day, everybody.